While he was aboard Air Force One this weekend, Donald Trump also let slip that he plans on vetoing the Obamacare subsidy extension that many Republicans broke ranks, voted with the Democrats to extend last week. He says he is considering a veto of legislation that would allow low-income people to be able to afford health insurance. That's smart, right? I mean, the guy who tells us that he cares, he ran on this so-called populist message and, wants people to pay less for healthcare is now saying, no, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what I campaigned on, the exact opposite of what everybody in this country wants. I want you to pay more. And if you can't pay more, I want you to not have health insurance. That is what he is telling us with this statement of, I'll just veto it because to hell with the poors, right? I mean, maybe you should have thought about health insurance before becoming poor. Our demented president of the United States, who has access to the best healthcare on the planet, tells us. Look, if it were not for Donald Trump's money and, of course, the care access that he has as president of the United States, he'd be living in a home right now. Or he may not be living at all. If he were just an average, everyday, even middle-class guy with his countless health conditions, he wouldn't be around anymore. His money has bought him life. His office and the power that comes with it has extended his life. Which, of course, is funny because that's government-run healthcare. But he wants to take that same ability away from people who were not born into the lap of luxury like he was. Now, the Senate, by the way, still has to pass these Affordable Care Act subsidy extensions. They have not done it yet. They may not do it. And then Trump may not have to veto it. But honestly, not voting for these subsidies is effectively signing your own political death warrant. The public wants them extended. MAGA wants them extended. So anyone stupid enough to vote against these subsidies deserves the electoral fate that they are more than likely going to suffer when they have to go back and tell their constituents, maybe this year, maybe 2 years from now, but they're going to have to explain to them why they kicked them off their health insurance, why they made them have to die early because they could no longer get preventative care. Well, I hope they have their answers ready because that's not going to be a pleasant conversation. But that's what they're setting themselves up for if they vote against this in the Senate. Trump obviously doesn't have to answer to voters ever again, and I think he's kind of come to that realization, and that's why, of course, he's being more extreme and more crazy along with the, mental decline or decay, that he's experiencing. So we're seeing a lot of that happen. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.